Hey guys, welcome to the Rat Grind. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's Sunday evening, so I just wanted to get you some updates on what's happening in the crypto market and what to expect in the coming weeks. This coming week, most specifically tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So told you guys on yesterday's video, I would come online today to see how the cryptocurrency market was holding up. With the dramatic drop off in the last couple of days, we wanted to see if the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the top coins or market in general was going to hold off. It's bleeding, and which it did yesterday, and it was all green. But today it had some slight, just some slight pullbacks, but that's to be expected. Usually Sundays there's not a lot of volume that's happening, so we'll get on that. So, but first of all, before I go into that, if this is your first time on this Rat Grind channel, thank you so much for your time. Please do subscribe, hit the notification bell down below or on your left side or right side, comment below, smash the likes. Let me know what you want me to cover. Let me know how I can continue to improve this channel to provide you guys value. Now, like I said, if this is your first time here, the Rat Grind channel is my documentation of my journey to make the most out of my rat grind. I'm a full-time employee. I work full-time. I have side businesses. I invest in cryptocurrencies, trade stocks, and do other side businesses. I also, I'm a father of 3, and so I'm quite busy. So I want this to be a documentation and accountability for myself to make sure that I do my part to give my family the life that they deserve. And this channel is my way to document that journey. So I invite you to join me on this journey on a day-to-day basis. I record videos on cryptocurrencies and all the other things that I do. All right, well, let's get right on it. So as you can see, guys, behind me, coin market cap, today's market cap is 380. Sorry guys, I still have that cough. Coughs are a pain in the butt to try to get rid of. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot stronger, but the cough just, residual cough just remains. So I sincerely apologize for that. So the market cap as of today is $388 billion, almost $389 billion. The 24-hour volume for today is $21 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance is 36.9. As you can see, Bitcoin held up quite relatively well, and Ethereum as well. It did not drop further. We were expecting it to drop to 8,000 if it didn't hold those resistance those support levels, but it did, especially for Ethereum. But there has been some slight minor corrections and dips from some of the cryptocurrencies, which is expected. It can't just correct all the way up. It has to bounce down a little bit as it continues its way up. So that's really, really good news. There are some coins like Bitcoin, because it was paused from Binance a couple days ago, so that's why it took a big drop, but now it's going back up, and quite a bit of the cryptocurrencies just basically held up. They lost a point or two here and there, but overall the market is doing relatively well. So let's get right on looking at charts for Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, as you can see, it pulled back. It went above the 15-day EMA, as you can see on my cursor right here. But it pulled back down again. A lot of people probably are taking profits, but I expect that to continue as long as it doesn't drop to the 8,000 level, which we'll see tomorrow. There's some new FUD that's happening in the South Korean market, continuously tagging into the one that I told you guys yesterday, but I'll get back to that in a little bit. But as you can see, it's holding it's quite well here. It's consolidating. There's a wick that it touched right here, tried to drop, but it got, the bears bought it up. The bulls bought it up, and it pushed back up. So that's a really, really good sign. So we'll have to continue watching that. We have to continue watching that, guys. Just look at Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum, as you can see, it went above the 15-day EMA, and it's hitting some resistance like it did before. But it bounced on the 15-day EMA, bounced, and it's creating a new support level right here. So the 15-day EMA is acting as a good level of support here, guys. So that's really, really good news. So we'll see what happens the next couple days to Ethereum, as it's continue its ascend into the bearish market, but it's still in the bullish market right now. But as you can see, it formed a newer higher high and higher low. So we'll see if that can form another higher high here and then higher low. So we'll officially get back into the ascending trend line. All right. So for some news today, like I was telling you guys, South Korea's top financial watchdog joins probe into cryptocurrency exchanges, right? I mean, the Financial Services Commission is joining on the investigation of the financial exchanges, and crypto exchanges for anti-money laundering purposes. They want to make sure that that the exchanges, the cryptocurrency market, are not being used to launder illegal activity. So I mean, that's just normal, guys. That's normal news. And since there was already action being taken by the local South Korean government, so they just want to tag in there to make sure that they get all their ducks in order, to make sure that they investigate thoroughly for the people's protection as well. So that's still really, really good news. They're not just throwing in under the bus. They're just saying, I mean, he's saying right here, we are seeing a steady development of blockchain technology thanks to its greater accessibility and efficiency. Because this technology has the potential to shake up today's regulation on securities, regulators have to respond to such a looming challenge. So they just have to make sure that all their I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So that's still great news, guys. So the main focus that I want to talk about today is consensus that's happening tomorrow. So I was reading this this article on on News BTC. It says that Consensus 2018 will be the next big catalyst for Bitcoin, analyst says. We've been talking about this for the last couple of days, because there's, like I said, Tom Lee from Fundstrat as the analyst, and he said that this event will trigger the next bullish momentum. So he said that the bull scenario developing where folks are arguing is getting lower. Our view is this: a much bigger bottom that has developed. If that's the case, this pullback will be relatively shallow. As we can see now, it's already pulling back from the 200-day. It's sitting above the 50-day moving average, so between 8,800 and 8,200. And I know, and that's a big range, but that's where we will see support, and we think Bitcoin continues on higher from here. So that's according to the managing director, Robert Slimer of Fundstrat. So there's a lot of bullish news that's coming into Consensus. And the Bitcoin conference and Consensus, it's flooding New York with millions of dollars worth of tickets. I think, if I was reading correctly, you're right here. It says $8 million worth of tickets have been sold. So that's going to be a very eventful event that's going to happen. And this was the chart that I wanted to show you guys yesterday. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. You can check this out on alternative.me, and then you can just click on crypto. You could be able to see this chart. This basically looks at the market sentiment in general, when it's when the market is fearful or greedy. So right now it's at 40, so it's in between. So this is neither a really, really greedy time or a really, really, really fearful time. So as you can see, last month it was in 26, so it was really, really fearful. So the sentiment of the market is relatively well right now, and we always want to buy when the market is fearful. When the blood is in the market, that's when we want to be able to get in. I don't know, guys. Sorry, like talking dries my throat, and I keep drinking water, I keep hydrating. But for some reason, when I'm talking on this mic in particular, it just dries my throat. Maybe, I cleaned this mic a little bit. I washed it just to make sure that there's no dust in it, but it just dries my throat when I talk, and it's late at night already. So that could be it. So I sincerely apologize for that. So the last thing that I want to be able to share with you guys, I'm going to link this, okay, is this Consensus 2018 cheat sheet, right? This has a list of all the different presenters and panelists that are going to be joining the Consensus 2018. This is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, from Ripio, Aurelio, Stellar, Sonam, Civic, The Key, Proppy, Ripple, Litecoin, Ion, Steam, Qtum, PundiX, Zcash, and that's just for tomorrow. So depending on what they're gonna say, we need to keep up with this, guys. Check them out on Twitter. See what's gonna happen with when they finish their talks on Consensus, and I see movement either negatively or positively in some of these coins. So I'm gonna link this cheat sheet for you guys on the description below, so you guys can be able to see it. All right. So I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm gonna keep this video short. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. So until I see you guys on the next video, I wish you and your family a success-filled day. Thank you guys. Have a good night.